Hi there, it's Judy with For the Love of Healing. And this morning we're going to continue on with our May theme, which is May I for Permission, which means thinking about asking in your quiet time and in your meditations for all of the things that you may want to give yourself permission to be or to have in your life. May I be healthy? May I have abundance? May I be whole? May I have clarity in my life? May I have self-love and be that self-love? So I'm going to allow you to think about all of those things that you may want to incorporate into your life and make those changes. And I'm going to be reading and working with the meditation from Deborah Singleton, which is gentle and compassionate. And you can find her meditations on her website, which is ahealingplace.org. And so as I share this with you, just give you some brief background, you can just be breathing quietly and absorbing the energy of the words. And we'll go through some meditation after my introduction here. So today we know that we are all in extreme changes throughout the world. It's pulsing through the universe. It's at every level, and therefore it's pulsing through you, all the extreme changes that are going on. Each of us has growing pains. We're all a part of that growing and expanding process. And it's always helpful to remember that life is one phase after another, personally and universally. And eventually all of this will pass into something very different. However, as we move through this, it can be very challenging to keep a positive attitude and a very flowing spirit. Keep in mind that the universe knows exactly what our soul needs to grow, to learn, and to thrive. So we benefit from these times of difficulty and constriction, not on our time schedule, but of course in universal time. And yes, it's okay to act like petulant children and to stomp your feet and to shout to the heavens. It does release all that pent-up frustration. And it's okay as long as it does not hurt anyone else. So these changes will take as much time as necessary for us as a human race. And to make the internal changes that result in the external change in our world, it's up to each one of us to do our part. And it begins with you, and it begins right now. Remember, each of you is an essential part of the fabric of our universe. We can't make any changes without each of you. So taking all of those thoughts into consideration, if you're feeling like your circumstances are not going right for you, just examine your life and see if there are any changes that you'd like to make to alleviate some of the stress and some of the difficulties that you face on a daily basis. That's what this meditation will help us address today. Take responsibility for the things that you can change, for it becomes easier to surrender to those you cannot change at this time. Just remember, this phase will pass into another phase. So take a deep breath. I like to do inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth if you can. And let's begin the meditation. Today we're going to do some different breath work. I'm going to do this gently and very comfortably. This process makes you breathe more quickly and it allows you to go more deeply into the meditation. So for the next 5 minutes, we're going to do this breath work. So clear your lungs with a cleansing breath, and then you're going to inhale to the count of 4 and exhale to the count of 4. And I want you to do this 20 times, focusing on that breath, moving up your spine on the inhale and down the front of your spine on the exhale. And let's get into that comfortable rhythm. I'll do a few with you. Okay. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, up the spine, 3, 4. Exhale, down the spine, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to let you continue for the next few minutes, breathing up and down your spine. Now take one last deep breath and then breathe normally. And just notice how you feel. And then bring your attention to your navel and then about 3 fingers below your navel. Put your hand on your belly if you want to and feel that spot. It could be a little bit tender. Today, this is going to be our point of focus. This is the area of the body where we store all the old memories. They continue to create a lot of issues and problems for us, probably on a daily basis. So stay connected. Don't drift from here, this spot on your body. Second chakra. There's nothing to fear. But it is from here that we create loneliness, frustration, disconnect, many other fears. And so let's just cleanse this area and recreate personal power and boundless energy for each of you to live your life and to share with others in the world all of who you really are. The world is waiting for you. So from that light that's coming through the center of your body, up and down your spinal column, pull the frequency or the color of orange light and just move it around in that area of your body. It's the color of orange, a regular orange that you eat. And just visualize that moving and seeing that moving through that part of your body. Give it as much time as it needs. Rolling around, working with all of the issues that are there in that second chakra. And then allow that beautiful orange light to move down your body and down into the ground, into the earth, way down into the center of the earth. Let Mother Earth have that energy of loneliness, frustration, disconnect, any other fears. Let Mother Earth have it to transform it. It'll use it for another purpose. Now create an intention, personal intention, that you want to shift your thinking or your way of living or your way of being. And along with it, the affirmation that you're allowing all of the energy of the past that you do not need any more of, and you don't need it at this time particularly. Just ask it to leave you, creating space for new healthy thoughts, new healthy ideas to emerge from your deeper, higher self. Just let that energy go down into the earth, the old energy. You can feel it moving through your legs and down into the center of the earth. And then begin to ask for permission for, may I have wholeness, or may I be whole, or may I feel whole. May I be creative. May I feel my purpose. May I have clarity. May I have strength. May I have health. Whatever it is you personally need, set that intention right now. Now, as you access these higher energies that you carry, this is part of who you are. No one has to give you this. This is your birthright. Acknowledge that you are a perfect child of the universe. You carry this light. Just be with that feeling as long as you need to be with it. Then, whatever else you need from the universe and your higher self, just ask and allow that to come down through that channel from the top of your head and filter right through that column, spinal column, right into your consciousness. You are part of the abundance of the universe. Just breathe that in. Feel that abundance in all the levels of your being. The abundance of your spirituality, the abundance of your mental energy, the abundance of your emotional maturity, the abundance of your physical well-being. And lastly, say to yourself, may I be the very best human being I can be on the planet at this time. And now take a few deep breaths and bring yourself back to where you're sitting or lying down. And wiggle your toes and your fingers as you come back into your body. And just bring with you this thought that you have every right to live a full, happy life every day, every moment. And breathe. And when you're ready, open your eyes. Thank you for being with me today. See you in a couple weeks.